Okay, let's wait for some of your classmates. Okay, let's continue. Miss Garza? Sorry, the
Okay.
interruption.
No problem. Our coffee shop is on the corner of Main Street and 3rd Avenue.
Okay, you see, that is more specific in this case, right? Because we can see the streets and the avenues. Maybe, right? We can answer on the corner, but maybe if we are in the place and you can do like this, it's on the corner over there, right? But most of the time we mention on the corner of, and we can give a more specific direction, right? For people to understand. And that's the way that we're gonna practice.
Teacher, and I can say, for example,
Can I say?
I'm sorry. Can I say, for example, our coffee shop is on across Globe Movie Theater.
Okay, without on, just across.
Without on.
Yes, no on. In that case is across, okay? But I'm just, okay, we're gonna move to the other expressions, Miss. In this moment, I want to go one by one, okay? So in this moment, we have just on and on the corner of. But of course, you can say across from. We're gonna practice across from. But look, we don't have on. Just it's across from. Okay? So don't use on across from the park. No, across from directly. Okay, but okay, anytime. But let me try with maybe Mr. Gomez. Okay, using these expressions, same expressions, please. Can you tell me where is let's see. Where is Goose's gas station?
Okay, Goose gas station is on the corner of Market Street.
Correct. Market Street.
And
2nd Avenue. Correct. So we mentioned, right, the two, because it's on the corner. It means that something, right? Something is in both sides. Okay, so Gus's gas station is on the corner of Market Street and 2nd Avenue. Correct. Or we can say the other option, Mr. Rivera. Using this expression, Mr. Rivera. Just the first, on, okay? The first expression. Can you tell me where is Goose's gas station?
Goose gas station on corner and Market Street.
Okay.
And 2nd Avenue.
Okay, it's on the corner of Market Street and 2nd Avenue. But in the other option, using just on, because we don't have corner, just on, we can say it's on the 2nd Avenue. But it's more specific to use on the corner of, right, in this case. But we can say it's on the Second Avenue, or maybe is on Market Street. Okay, but the best, because it's the most specific, is on the corner of. But we have these other expressions. So you can see that when we mention just one street or one avenue, we say just on. Okay, so I don't know if you have any question about on and on the corner of. According to your answers, I think it's clear. Okay, now we have the other expression that we can use is across from. Look, as simple as this. When we use, when we use across from, it means, look at this. Okay, across from, it means that you go like this. Okay? I don't know, can you see? But here, this is across from. Okay, this is across from, because you go from one street to the other. Okay, this is across from. The park is across from the city bank, or vice versa, right? The city bank is across from the park. So it means that you go to the other side of the street. Okay, look. Let me put it a little bit closer for you. Okay, you see here. Let me erase this. So I was telling you that across from means like this, right? Go from one part of the street to the other. Okay? Or maybe from, if you come from here to the park, across from, okay? And another across from could be here, right? So this is across from. This is another option. Okay, using that expression, can you tell me, please? Let me see who. Miss Pacheco, where is? Let me put it closer for you. Where is Harrow's department store?
It's on the the corner of Third Avenue and Market Street.
Okay, and the other expression?
Is it's across the park.
From.
Across from the park.
Correct, it's across from the park. You see? Okay, so we have different options, right? Okay, thanks, Miss. Yes?
Is teacher next to Citibank? Or
yes, that's the other expression. But I just want we to use one by one, okay? One by one. Yeah, but that's correct. Okay. So you see another option. Of course that we can give different let's say different details, right? We can say on the corner of, across from, well, maybe it's next to, depending on the position, guys. So that's why we are learning and I'm trying to go one by one, okay? For you to have clear what is each of them. So let's say, where is Miss, let me see. Miss Bonilla. Miss Bonilla, where is the movie theater? What is the movie theater? Miss Bonilla? It's not around? Well, okay, remember, my dear people, that we need to have microphones, okay, and cameras on, okay, remember the, okay, remember the commitment, right, that we did. Okay, well, let's continue with, let's say, Miss Munoz. Can you help me, please? Where is the movie theater, Miss Munoz? What is the movie theater, Miss Munoz?
Ay, tengo problemas con el... I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, you can give different
Okay,
options.
Okay. It is across from
Okay.
T Mana's restaurant.
Okay, it's across from Mana's restaurant. Okay,
Restaurant.
that's one option. And the other, even though in this case we have one better. Okay, let me see. But it's okay, it's possible. But I'm gonna give you the difference. Well, in this case, we don't have here. We have on the corner across, but you know, in this case, maybe I'm gonna add one more for you. It's behind. Behind. Look. Behind. Okay, because you see, here we have the entrance and here we have the entrance. So Mana's restaurant is behind the movie theater. For example, right behind. In this case, atrás, right? But maybe we can say it's across from, maybe, right? Maybe. Even though it's not right in front, but we could, podríamos, okay? It's across from. Okay, another option, Miss, because we have different options, right? Another option? The movie theater is?
Between.
Can you use, please, on the corner of? Miss Bonilla. No, Miss Bonilla didn't answer, right? No, I said Miss Munoz is the one who is speaking, right? Miss Munoz, another option? Can you use on the corner of, please?
On the corner of there's Avenue and Main Street.
Park Street.
Park Street.
Okay. Third. Remember the pronunciation. Third excellent.
Avenue.
Excellent. Okay.
And Park Street.
Okay, there you are. It's on the corner of 3rd Avenue and Park Street. Correct. That is another option. Okay, thanks, Miss. Okay, let's see. Let's continue with next two. You can see here, right? On is just when we mention one street. On the corner. Okay, let me put it closer for you. So we have on when we have just one street. On the corner when we have like this, right? In this position. Across from, you see here, in from one to another side. Across from. Next to. Look, next to. One after the other. Okay, next to. One after the other. Here we have number 1, and here we have number 2, and here we have number 3. Okay, so this number 1 is next to number 2. Number 2 is next to number 3. Okay, because they are like this. Okay, like this, together. On the other hand, we have between. Between means in the middle. You see, between in the middle. So it means that I need one in this side and other in the other side. Okay? So we need two, right? To be between, we need two. I can be between with just one, correct? Yes. Yeah, because I need two. I can't be between anybody if it's just someone else. Okay, so you see, for example, I got for you. Give me a second that I got for you. And some other, something else to show you. Give me a second. Well, I'm gonna draw it. Okay, so you see, when we have between, is because we have one in one side. The ball is between the boxes. Okay, is between the boxes. The ball is between the boxes. So I need one in this side and one in the other. Okay, so you need two. Between is in the middle, okay? Entre. So in the middle, entre. We need two. Don't forget that. And next to is just to be one right after the other. Okay, for example, if the bank is here, okay, if the bank, let me draw for you. If the bank is here, okay, we can have here the drugstore. So they are next to, because they are one after the other, next to. But if I need if I want to use between, I need to add this other place, maybe the supermarket. Okay, so you see the difference. This is the bank. This is a school, let's say. And this is a drugstore. So you see. Can you tell me, please, Miss Pacheco, where is the school?
What is the school? The school is it's between the bank and the drugstore.
Between the bank and the drugstore. Correct. Thanks. Mr. Rivera, where is the drugstore?
The drugstore. The drugstore is on across from.
Across from? No. Because they are together close. We don't have a street. We don't have a street in the middle. So we say across from when we have a street in the middle.
Okay. Across no, is drugstore. Drugstore is next.
Okay.
To,
Continue. Next.
next to Stewart Avenue.
No, next to the school.
Next to the school. Okay.
Yes, because in this case, when we use next to, guys, when we use next to, is because they are one after the other, okay? We don't use next to, let's say, and we mention a street. Okay, so be careful with that. In this case, it's next to the school, or the bank is next to the school, or the, let's say, the school, as Ms. Pacheco said, is between, because in that case, we have one to the right side and one to the left side. We have two, so we can say between. Okay, so be careful that it depends, okay? Remember this. It depends on the position. It depends on the reference. We can use all of them across from, on the corner, next to. We can use all of them in the same situation. Okay, Mr. Rivera? Maybe 2, 3, yes. Maybe one of them. But be careful about the position. Okay? No podemos usarlas todas to give a direction. No. You have to observe the position. Okay? If it is on the corner, if it is in the middle, next to. If it is in front of something, across from. Okay? So in that case, if we don't have a street, we don't say it across from, because we need to cross. Okay, to say across from, we need to cross. Okay, remember that. Okay, so now it's your turn. Okay, we're gonna do it, but you're gonna do it now. So let me send this part. And you're gonna tell me, okay? You're gonna do it in groups. In groups, and after 5 minutes, you're gonna tell me what you decide. And if you have a second option, add it. Okay, the idea is to practice as much as possible. So we have here, for example, the coffee shop is on Main Street. Okay, and it's, you see here, depende lo que tome de referencia, chicos. El mismo lugar, pero depende lo que tome de referencia. If I said the coffee shop is on Main Street, es porque estoy tomando la calle, right, de referencia, solo una. But if I said another place, aquí estoy tomando la referencia de otro lugar, no de la calle. So I need to change the preposition. Okay, the coffee shop. What is the coffee shop? Here. Okay, the coffee shop is on Main Street. But it's what? The shoe store. Si tomo de referencia a la shoe store, ¿qué puedo decir?
Next to.
Correct. It's next to the shoe store. You see? Two options. The street, on street. Or you can say both, right? It's on Main Street, next to the shoe store. A nadie se le pierde si le da más de una referencia, correct? So it's not incorrect to use one or two different expressions, but be careful that they are true, okay? Hay que ver que sean cierto lo que estoy usando. But we can give more than one, maybe two or even three, because we can use two, right? Is, let's say, across from, maybe, right? Across from P&G J supermarket o supermarket. Pero esto es lo más cercano. Siempre tomamos lo más lógico y lo más cercano. Ok, so you see. Claro que también podría mandar desde aquí si alguien conoce the gas station, pero esas son otras expresiones. Ok, go straight. Go straight 1, 2 blocks. Turn to the right. Son otras expresiones. But we can send people, right, walking. But in this case, we will mention just some specific points of reference. Okay? So look, we have two. Let's do together number 2. The movie theater is? You see the movie theater is here, right?
On park.
No, because it mentioned two places. What is the expression that we need when we mention two places?
From park.
Anybody who can help us? If I have two places, yes?
On the corner of.
Correct. Because we have two places. Look, Mr. Rivera, park and third. Y la tercera, right? So the movie theater is, you see here?
On the corner.
On the corner of, because I have two places, Mr. Rivera. Park and the third. Y la tercera, right?
Okay.
Okay. So look at this. You have to be careful, okay? That is the correct expression. And it's next to, across from the
Across
park.
from.
Across from the park. Another reference. The second reference. You see more than one reference. But I won't say, for example, it's on Second Avenue, right? It's not true. Or between. ¿Between what? Si no hay nada a la par, mire, es toda la cuadra del movie theater. O podría decir las calles. Is between Park Street and Main Street. Yes or no? Park Street and Main Street. Is in the middle?
Yes.
Am I right? Yes, right? This is in the
Yes.
middle. And here we have one position, one street, and the other. So it's between Park Street and Main Street. You see? Porque está bastante grande, largo el movie theater. Entonces me abarca toda la cuadra, the block, right? So we can say between mentioning the streets, or I can say between mentioning places. But the point is that when I use between is because it's in the middle of two. ¿Ok? No importa en medio de qué, si de otros lugares o de calles, but it has to be in the middle to use between. If I said on the corner, nada, tiene que estar ahí, right? Rodeando la esquina. If I said, what? On the street is just one street. Solo una mención. So that's what you have to pay attention, Mr. Rivera, okay? That we are using the correct expression according to the position. Okay, so we did some together. Thanks, Ms. Pacheco. You say the answers, right? Okay, so now you will... Okay, or we do it here, maybe together because it's almost time. Okay, let's do it together. A volunteer for the gas station. Who can help me with the gas station? Number 3.
Is across from
The
the
gas.
parking lot.
Okay, the movie theater is. The movie theater.
Number 6.
Okay, the gas station is, you said?
Across from
Across
the parking lot.
Across from the parking lot. Okay. And the other option, look on the corner, right?
On the corner of.
It's on the corner of 2nd and Market. Okay, where is that? The parking lot, on the corner of 2nd and Market. Okay, the 2nd, this is the Market, and this is the 2nd. You see? So on the corner of the Market and the 2nd and the Market. Okay? And number 4, where is the post office? Any other volunteer? Maybe me.
On the corner.
Remember, on the corner, what else?
Of Main and 2nd.
Okay, on the corner, and the other option?
Is where is the where is the post office? Okay. Next to the doctor, next to the hospital.
Okay, but we have next to the hospital. Okay, could be next to the hospital. Let's see. The post office is on the corner of Main and 2nd, and it's next to the hospital. You see? 2 options, correct, Miss?
Yes.
Okay. So let's continue with the last. Another volunteer? Maybe Mr. Gomez? Do you have the answer? The bank is?
The bank is.
Where is the bank?
Is between the restaurant and the department store.
Okay, excellent. Because you see, in this case, we see 2 places. So maybe between, right? Maybe between. The bank is between the restaurant and the department store. And the other option, it's?
On the 3rd Avenue.
Correct, 3rd Avenue. I see just one street. I use on 3rd Avenue. You see? It depends. You see, Mr. Rivera, it depends on the position what I will use, okay? Depende de la posición lo que vamos a usar. So in this case, vio dos cosas immediately between. Okay, between. Because I have one here and the other here. So the Citibank is between. The bank or the Citibank is between. O solo menciono una calle. Ok, so on. Cuando solo menciono una calle, on 3rd Avenue. Solo estoy usando una. Si yo usara 2 calles, puedo decir on the corner of. Ok. Ahí sí uso 2. On the corner of. So that's the idea. Well, let me take the attendance, please. Give me a second to take the attendance. And tomorrow we're gonna continue practicing. Okay, we have more exercises to put into practice. You're gonna describe real places. So we're gonna put into practice a lot this explanation, okay? We get familiar with the vocabulary today. So tomorrow you're gonna create, okay? the places or the directions. Okay, so we have, say present, please. Daniel Rivera.
Present.
Thanks, sir. Rosa Idalia. No. Miss Alvarado, no. Noemí Muñoz.
Present.
Okay, Miss. Víctor Gómez.
Present, teacher.
Thanks, Mr. Gómez. Lizeth Rosa Garza.
Present.
Okay, Miss Rosa. And Víctor Alberto Gómez. I said, yes.
True.
Okay. And Sandra Pacheco.
Present.
Okay, excellent. Guadalupe del Carmen. Miss Patrice, Lopez Patrice. Not today. Delmi Ramírez. No. And Georgina Paniagua. Paniagua, I think.
Yes. Present.
Okay. So we have anybody who I didn't mention? 7. No? Everybody is the list? Okay. Well, so remember that tomorrow we have to continue. Okay, so get familiar with the positions. Okay, and we're gonna add some other expressions to give locations or directions. So tomorrow, get ready just to practice. Okay, because today I explain and we look at the pictures, but tomorrow to put into practice. Okay, I hope that you don't miss class tomorrow. Hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, so have a nice night and sleep tight. Okay, que descansen. Sleep tight.
Bye.
Thank
Take care.
you. Bye bye.
Thanks to you. Thanks for your attendance.